Go.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make a chocolate rollo. So here are the ingredients on the table. You need 5 large eggs, you need baking powder and pancake mix. You can use flour as well, but today I decided to use the pancake mix just because I had some. And you have the flour, the pure vanilla extract, and the chocolate tabs to use for your base or for your filling. You could use strawberry jam, cajeta, or anything else. Oh, and you need what would this be called? 1 bar of butter. So yes, we are going to start with the eggs. So with the eggs, you're going to take the egg and you're going to crack it a little bit and just take off some of the shell on top like this, if you guys can see. And then you're only going to take out the clear liquid stuff, not the yellow part. So the yellow part you want to save it till later. So you will just take off the liquid. So like this, for example, you're just going to pour the clear liquid stuff as much as you can, because sometimes it is hard to try not to get the yellow stuff to come out. If a little bit does come out, it's okay, but try not to get a lot out. So I'm gonna be doing the rest of these off screen, and then I'll be coming back.
Go.
Okay, so I already put all the clear liquid in the bowl. So now you're gonna mix it with your mixer until it's fluffy. One way to know when it's ready is you could put the bowl upside down, and if nothing falls out, then that's how you know. I'll show you guys how it's supposed to look when it's ready. So I'm gonna just start mixing it. Okay, so I already mixed the clear liquid, and this is how it's supposed to look like. What you can do, like I said, is put it up and it won't fall, obviously. So then after that, doesn't matter what way or what order to do everything in. So what you can do is, I like to put the sugar. So this is sugar, and you need one kind of forgot how much I need.
1.5.
1 cup. You need 1 cup. So sugar, you need 1 cup. So you can like just put it little by little. I don't like to put all of it in. So then I just start mixing it. Okay, now the next step could be putting your butter, which in the butter, this is just another one that I took out from the refrigerator. But this full bar of butter, you're going to melt it in a pot. And once it's melted, then you could add it right here. So I'm just going to grab, this is how the butter should look like. Then you just bring the butter over here and just put all of it in there. Get as much as you can. And then you could just mix that. Then you could add the pancake mix or the flour. Do it little by little because it is a lot to put at once. And then now you can add your yellow part of the egg inside. All 5 of them. Just add it right there. And then you just start mixing it again. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get some pure vanilla extract, and then you could get, I put a full teaspoon. Oh, it's not a teaspoon.
Just a full spoon.
I mean, I do a full spoon because I don't got any teaspoons, but you could do 1.5 teaspoons. I do just one, I do 1 full spoon and a little bit more. And that's it. And then you just mix that too. And then you're gonna add your baking powder, and it's up to you really how much you want to put. I put about this much, maybe a little bit more. It depends how much you want your bread to rise up. And then you just mix it. You obviously want to keep mixing until you don't see no more bumps. So this is how it should look like. And I'll put that to the side. And then you're going to grab your pan or whatever. What I like to do is I grab a little bit of butter and just put some across to get it. I don't know, I guess so it won't stick. Then you just leave it like that. You're gonna turn your oven on for 350 and you're gonna bake it for 25 minutes. So you're gonna put, by the way, that's my baby in the background crying, obviously. He does not want to be in the bouncer no more.
Hashtag mom life.
And it's my husband recording, obviously.
Doing great, honey.
Try to get as much as you can from the bowl, because there could be a lot that stays in there.
You should do a cheesecake one too.
So when the pan goes like that, that doesn't get that much everywhere, I like to shake it a bit, go like this, so it can get kind of everywhere. Because there is times that it just goes to one side. The corner ones is where you gotta really move a little bit with your spoon. And then again, just shake it just so it could be even when it comes out of the, just so it can be even when it comes out of the oven. Stop.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
So now you're gonna put it in the oven.
That boy hot.
And like I said, you're gonna put it for 25 minutes. And then, so after this, what you would need is a rag like this. Kind of like the ones you have in the house for las tortillas and stuff. Put tortillas de maíz, tortillas de harina. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab this and put it in hot water. Luego lo vas a exprimir, and then you're gonna lay it out. So as soon as I picked all this up, you just lay it out. Get a little bit of sugar. The sugar will have, yes, there's a lot of marks because this is the one I used to make Rollo. So obviously all the chocolate from the previous ones I made is already stained. So this is the one I used for it. So you would just lay it out and put sugar on it so it won't stick to it. So yeah, that's what you'll do. It depends on you if you want to put anything on top of the Rollo. I'm gonna put it's pecans pieces, and I'm gonna put cajeta on top. So for the cajetas, because it is really a thick consistency, I'm going to put it in a pan. I already have the water boiling, so I'm gonna just put this over. I don't have a glass or anything, but this is what I used last time. So I'm gonna just put this on top and put the cajeta on inside the bowl, and it will boil and make it a little bit more slimier. I don't know how to name it. It's gonna be a little bit more better to put it on it, because if you try to use just cajeta like this and try to put it on the Rollo, it's gonna remove all the top part of the bread. I don't know what to call. So yeah, as soon as the bread comes out, I will get back to show you guys how the rest is done. Okay, so the bread is still cooking. It still has 16 minutes, but I forgot to mention to you guys, so for the filling, I'm gonna use the chocolate abuelita, obviously. If you do want to try it with this, or cajeta, or strawberry jam, or anything, but if you want to use it with this, I used 2 tabs. I think that's what it's called. Like 2 of these. You could use 3 if you want more chocolate, but I'm going to be using I'm probably gonna be using 3. I'll probably use, yeah, I'm using 3. You could use 3 or 2. Just depends how much chocolate you want. So I'm gonna use 3. So over here in the same bowl that I melted the butter, I'm gonna put this is how it looks like. Obviously, I'm pretty sure everybody uses this to drink like hot chocolate and stuff. So it's this. You're gonna use all 3 of them, put them in there. And so I could get the consistency of, you don't want it like real liquidy. I mean, well, that's my personal like. But I like it to have it a little bit thick. So I add a little bit of milk, not that much. And obviously it melts. So I'm going to add milk onto it. I'm probably just going to add this much. It's very little, but as it starts melting, I would be deciding if I want to add more milk or not. And for the cajeta, I already melted it for the top. I melted it because, as you know, cajeta's really thick and you want it in this consistency. So when you want it on top, this is how you want it. So this is ready. Like I said, you could like just boil it like that. If you have a glass, it's better, but this is kind of like hard plastic, so it did not melt. So I'll be putting this to the side so I can put that on top. So yeah, it's just melting this. And then another thing is, if you don't have cajeta, what I know sometimes people use to make it like cajeta kind of is they get the sweetened condensed milk and you boil it for like hours and hours, and then when you finally take it out, that's another thing you could put on top with peanuts or pecans or anything like that you like. So the longer that you let this boil, the darker the color will turn out. It could get like a color like cajeta, so that's a lot of thing that people do. They just get this and boil it. And yeah, so you can use this if you don't have cajeta or you don't know how to purchase it, or where to purchase it. You could just use this, but I am going to use the cajeta. So as soon as I roll the rollo, I'm going to put that all over on top, and then I'm going to put the pecans on top. So yeah, something that I will say before the bread comes out is that it rarely comes out perfect. So when you do roll it, you are gonna have cracks on the sides. I've done I don't know how many rollos, and some comes okay, some don't, but there's always cracks involved. At the end of the day, when you cut the rollo, it still looks like a rollo. So I think that's what matters at the end of the day. It doesn't, like, who cares if it cracks? So most likely that's gonna happen, but who cares? It will come out good as hell. I'll tell you that as of now. So, as you can see with the chocolate, it's already breaking down somewhat. So it's going to get mixed with the milk and get a little bit more a thicker consistency. I don't know how to say that word. Consistency. That. So yeah, just keep mixing and mixing, and if you want to add more milk, sorry. If you want to add more milk, it's up to you. However you want the chocolate, everyone's preference is different. But I like mine a little bit on the thicker side. So yeah, you see how it's coming involved. I'll probably add a little bit more milk. But yeah, so there's 12 more minutes for the bread to come out. It's important, I'll say this, it's important that when you're waiting for your bread to come out, have this kind of maybe like 2 minutes, maybe a minute before it's time to like the timer to come out. Have this really hot, have it ready, because as soon as you have this on top, you're going to take out the pan and flip it. And then it's really important that when you have the bread already here, to take off the aluminum foil as fast as you can and put your filling on top, because you want to have the bread hot. You don't want it to get cold. I don't know why my mom has always told me this, but you want the bread to be hot when you're about to roll it. So don't How you say it?
Don't wait on it to get cold.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. Yes, I don't know what I was gonna say. Just be fast. Be fast when it comes to, you know, hurrying up, doing that, rolling it. Like I said, you're gonna have cracks, but whatever. So yeah, there's now 10 minutes. So we're just gonna wait for that to happen. My chocolate obviously is more like this.
Hey, this is cold.
I added more milk just so my chocolate. See, I don't think I'll be adding more milk. This is a perfect form for consistency. This is perfect, so I won't be adding no more milk. Once, which is already melted, I will be leaving it to the side so it can be ready to be added onto the bread. So I have the cajeta and I have my chocolate ready. Like I said, don't forget to add sugar. Once you have it laid out, put a little sugar, sprinkle a little sugar on top so the bread won't stick. So yeah, I will be back. Once the 9 minutes are up, I will get back with the video, pulling it out, and obviously putting it on here. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Okay, come on.
Alright, it's on.
Okay, so the bread came out already. So like I said, you're gonna put a little sugar on top, and then you're just gonna get your pan. Which one am I gonna get with? Oh my god, I don't have another one, so I'm just gonna be using a towel because I just realized I only have one. So I feel like I'm gonna burn myself.
Be alright.
Okay, so you're gonna grab it. It came out. I mean, this is a good, I guess. Flip it like that, and then you're gonna take. You have like aluminum on the top, and then you'll just get the pan. I can't even get the pan. See, no, I told you it's stuck.
There you go.
Okay. So, put that back. Then you're gonna take, obviously. So since it came out, see, look, it came out a little bit, you know.
Action.
Okay, so I don't know what happened with my husband's phone that I kind of cut out. So yeah, we already took off the aluminum foil off of the bread. So now I'm gonna get my chocolate and I'm gonna just put it all over.
The baby wants some.
Like I said, try to do this as fast as you can. To be honest, I don't do it as fast as I can just because I just don't. But it comes out good regardless. That's the thing. Okay, so now, let me turn this off. Okay, so now, so now I'm gonna roll it, like I said, which I know is not gonna come out perfect. Just roll it, and it'll come out how you can. You could put aluminum foil on the side so you can place, when you already have it rolled, place it there. Place it next to like something like this, just to keep it rolled so it won't like unfold. I never had nothing like that happen to me, but I'm just saying it just in case. So now we're gonna roll it. So I always have a little bit temptation with this part because I don't want it to crack, but it always cracks anyways. So you're just gonna keep rolling and rolling and rolling until you get to the end. So obviously it rolled, obviously. And by the way, this is my first time using the pancake mix because I always use flour. So I am noticing a little bit difference on the texture itself. Like I don't know. It came out a little bit thinner, I think. That's what I'm trying to say. The flour makes a little bit, I don't know, it's more thicker, I guess I can say. So this is how it came out. It did get a little bit burnt, as you can see, but that's fine. So that's how it should look. So then, like I said, you could place it, put it on right here. I'm low-key kind of scared to grab it and put it right there, because I literally just rolled it. Or I'll probably just leave it here for a while, just to let it probably cool down. I'll probably leave it here for like 5 minutes, and then I'll put it right here. Then I could start adding all the cajeta, and I'll add the cajeta, which is right here, and then I'll add the peanuts. So I'm gonna just, like I said, wait a little bit, and then we'll get back.
Action.
Okay, so we're back. We waited for the minutes to pass by, and we already placed the rollo on top of the aluminum foil. Now what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna get my cajeta, and I'm gonna just start pouring it on top. So I'm gonna pour all of it on top, and then I'm gonna start spreading it. Cause like I said, a little bit, like, I don't know, the bread, I don't know what to call it, the outside bread, or I don't know. It sometimes peels off. I don't know why. I don't know if maybe all people like that do rollo struggle with that. But I'm gonna get it on the sides. Get it as much with it as I can, because that's the purpose for the topping. Okay, so as soon as that's on, I'm gonna just start spreading it. Have it on the bottom. So like I said, if you wanna, it's my first time using the pancake mix. For me, using it this time, I kind of noticed I like it better with the flour. So I recommend you guys using flour. And for flour, it's just 1 cup of flour. This was 1.5, but for flour, you only need 1. Because I did notice the bread is a little bit more thinner, more breakable, I guess you can say. So go for the flour. So we're just gonna put peanuts on top. What's wrong, baby?
That looks delicious.
Just put some. Stick them everywhere. Okay, that's all I'm gonna use. I think that's enough. So that's it for having a rollo. I'm not sure. Let me get my baby. Come here, my little baby. So obviously it's my baby. Yeah. So this is how it came out. So me personally, I like to eat it a couple hours. I like to let it kind of get a little bit hard and stuff like that. So, but you could eat it right away. So what I'm going to do, so you guys can see how it looks like when you cut it, I'm going to cut 1 slice.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to let my husband do it because I have the baby carried. So he's going to slice. Well, here, get the plate. And put it right on there. So this is how the rollo looks. As you can see, it cracked a little bit right there. So that's how the rollo came out. Move your hand. So that's how it is. And like that. Like I said, the como que the pancake mix makes the bread look a little bit more
Brittle.
flatter. I do in my Facebook, if any of you guys have me on Facebook, I have a photo of a rollo that I did. I'm not sure, probably a while back already. But if you compare this photo with this one, you will see that the other one looks a little bit more chunkier, more thicker and up, not all looking sad like this. But like I said, it doesn't really matter how it comes out. Like if it's all broken and everything, it looks like a rollo at the end of the day, and it's good to eat. So yeah, that's how to make a rollo. I will list the ingredients below as well, because I know probably I'm sure I mentioned all of them, but just in case you guys didn't understand or get it, I will leave them drop down below. But yes, this is how it looks. So thank you guys, and subscribe. So thank you for watching.